It feels like I was live just a couple minutes ago. Well, actually, I was technically. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have done something on this channel that has never been done before. A milestone. And most of you have a life, so you probably didn't even watch all of it. But we went live for over 9 hours straight this past Friday. Shout out to all the alcoholics that joined me Friday night. It was a blast. Had a lot of fun. Want to do it again, but definitely don't want to do it for 9 hours. That was just way too long. I didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. And then I woke up at like 9:30 a.m. And when I woke up, I think I was still drunk. I don't know how. Well, I know how. Woo, man, a lot of beer. A lot of beer. But it was fun. And another shout out to anyone who sat through that entire live. Holy hell, I don't know how you did it. I don't think anyone did it. There might be maybe one person that did it, but whew. Yeah, tonight's not going to be 9 hours long. We're going to push an hour, and that's it. So, and I am not drinking a beer at the moment. Thank you. It's Monday. I reserve that for Friday and Saturday. Merry Christmas. Doing something a little, not something completely new, but I'm trying something out. So just bear with me. You're not going to notice probably anything different, but shabam shaboom, folks. Here we go. Da, 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 da. And for the disappointment. Whew. What's going on, mother beepers? How you guys doing? I pushed the camera back. It's me and Angela were so like fighting to get into the shot, and I'm too cheap to afford a wide-angle lens. I kind of rearranged stuff, and I pushed the camera back like another foot, so it's a little wider. Kind of get to see the microphone, which I'm not a big fan of, but I guess it is what it is. A little bit of the desk. You might see a penis pop up every now and then. Whew. I'm doing great, Nikki. How you doing? I feel fabulous. 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 I will say, I am disappointed with everyone that participated on this past Friday's show. Because of you, I was drinking alcohol. And because I was drinking alcohol, I knocked over a beer on my keyboard. My keyboard took a shit. I had to go out and buy another one with new stickers. These fucking keyboards are $100. They're not cheap. I tried my best to fix the one that fucked up. I couldn't fix it. So yeah, I blame everyone else. This is all your fault. This ain't my fault. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been drinking. I would have been upstairs, probably playing with myself. Anywho, let's say what's up to all the beautiful folks that decided to come back for another one, which I'm shocked you have. What's going on, Mr. Atomizer? Mr. Alex Davila is here tonight. The lovely Billy Lee is here as always. Brent, how you doing? And Brett. What's up, Brett? We got Brian in the house. We got Dylan, that piece of shit. We got Dart Vapor. We got D for Dustin. We got Ed Barkley. Hopefully he's not sipping on anything. It's Monday. Ed, keep the bottle at bay. Don't start drinking. It's way too early. Florida Boy 420, what's up? George Jennings. Ghost Vapor is in the house. What's up, Ghost? We got Herdigen online. We got Howard Paulins. Hello there, Mr. Howard. Jason, looking good as always. Joe, not looking too good. We got JT in the house. What's up, JT? Night Clover's here. My fake son, Marcus from North Korea. What's going on? We got Mark Hardy in the house. We got Neil Pitts. We got the lovely Nikki. We got Ray Ray, who's been apologizing ever since Friday. I don't know for what. He might have pissed somebody off. Who knows? Robert Screlly is here on time. Son of a bitch. He actually joined us too Friday. We had to call him and wake his ass up. But he got on for a little while. Rifleman, what's going on? Steve-O. Is that the Steve-O? No, it's not the Steve-O. Terry Scooter. Another alcoholic that joined us on the stream Friday. Actually, there was a few people. JT. What's up, Mr. Late Night Vape Show? Truckin's here tonight. Vapor X. Bachelor, you piece of shit. We got My Fine Self. And then whoever else just popped in that didn't pop on the list. Sorry to hear that. Shoo-doo-doo-boop-boop-boo. And I also found out, because I keep tabs of this shit, Angela drank 2 of my fucking beers yesterday. I'm like, you son of a bitch. For a woman who apparently hates that kind of beer, or any beer in general, she drank 2 of my beers. What's up, Ronnie Cash? Bubbles is here. What's up, Bubbles? I hope live can cheer me up. I'm really down on myself today. Had dreams that I'm going to lose my house and be homeless. The thought of foreclosure is scaring me. Bubbles, I sometimes get like that. Like, I sometimes think, like, what if everything just falls apart and you end up being homeless? But if you sit there and think about, like, all the shit that could happen, it'll fuck up, like, whatever... It'll fuck up whatever life you have going at the moment. So if you just sit there and keep dwelling on negative shit like that, don't bother. Don't even waste your time bothering and worrying about shit like that. Wait till it happens. Just wait till it happens, if it happens. Because I used to be the same fucking way. Like, God damn it, what if this happens? What if that happens? Well, yeah, what if you fucking die in your sleep tonight? You don't know. Are you gonna sit there and keep dwelling on that? Nope. Just sit here and enjoy this shitty-ass show. Because life could be worse. You could be doing something like this, which is even worse. I'd rather be homeless than sitting right here doing this. But hey. And to make things sound maybe a little bit better, homeless live streamers are actually pretty popular on YouTube lately. My entire YouTube feed is all homeless IRL streamers that I watch all day long. So... I guess there's always, you know, something positive to look forward to. I just know if I become homeless, I'm going to become a prostitute and an alcoholic. And probably a drug addict. So I got something to look forward to. Who am I going to prostitute myself to? Probably old men. Old, rich men. Who like fat guys. Whew. You could be stuck in Mark's body. There's another one. Exactly. So shit could be worse, Bubbles. You could look like me. You could be sitting here with me. We could be a couple. You know, there's a whole lot more that can happen. I ran out of beer. Can you please have my $2? Brian, you better fly off a cliff to get your $2. Don't get me started. What's up, Ed? What's up, hippie? How about the paranoid guy that thinks everyone is a cop? There we go. Oh, God. I used to be that guy when I was young. Like, dude, is that a cop? Is that a cop? Everybody's a fucking cop. But nowadays, everything's legal. So it doesn't even matter if there's, like, cops walking around. You could fucking do whatever in front of a police station. Ain't shit gonna happen. Who do you think should be Trump vice president? Oh, geez, I have not a clue. Not a clue. So, I had my little Streamlabs thing today. I worked on this hard, folks. I know no one gives a shit, but it bothers me. I gotta see if this works. Hold on. If you remember a while ago, I was attempting to do the whole read the donations on the screen thing. And I tried it for like a good month, and I just could not get it to fucking work. So I tried it again today, and I think I got it to work. So I'm going to test it out in a moment. Hopefully I got it to work. But as far as Trump, vice president, I have no idea. Not a fucking clue. Maybe me? Maybe you? How about someone who's not even in politics whatsoever? Someone who doesn't even have a clue about shit. That'd probably be the best way to go. Let's try something a little bit different this time. How many views does that live have? Well over 2,000, which I'm shocked because none of these get over 2,000 views. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I mean, the only downside to the Friday is that it lasted 9 hours. No one's going to sit through a fucking 9-hour live feed. No one. I wouldn't sit through it. Well, maybe I would, depending on who it was. All right, let me see if this works. Just give me a second, please. Give me a second. No, I don't. Hold on. I don't want a code. I don't want my password. Just work with me, folks. Work with me. All right. Now, if this works, there might be an echo. That's the only downside to this. Oh, I didn't think about that. All right, let me see something. Hold on. Hold on. You're probably thinking, what is he doing? Don't worry about it. You'll see in a second. Okay. All right, will it work? Let's see. It worked. Oh, I can't hear anything, though. Well, it's okay. I'm not supposed to hear it. Oh, I fucked up the goddamn son of a bitch. See, oh, I know why. There we go. I heard the very ending of it. Hopefully that doesn't echo. See, now, if you donate, you need to make sure you type in the little message field what you wanted to say. By the way, thank you, Ed, for that donation. I have to further perfect it because if it plays the audio on my end, then I'm going to hear it, and then that's going to cause an echo, and we're going to have a problem. So, I don't know, but thank you. Nonetheless, thank you. I think I might have figured it out. Thank you, Ed. That's going towards my my 12-pack for Friday. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything really to talk about. Not really. Are you getting views like me now? Good job. Yes, hippie. No, not yet. Close. Not yet, though. Maybe another 5 years and I'll start hitting your numbers. And Terry has donated through Super Chat. Terry, didn't work for you because you went through Super Chat. But that's okay. Regardless, thank you, Terry. And thanks for hanging out Friday. It was a lot of fun. Even though nobody lasted, the only two people that lasted till 5 a.m., and one of them wasn't even drinking, was me and NorCal. Stevie Marquez kind of said, I'll be right back. And then I think Angel said he'll be right back. And that's when me and NorCal kind of, well, at least that's when I bailed. I'm like, you know what? I think the sun's coming up. It's time to go to bed. That guy that blanked me, my family still talk to, they don't know he drinks a whole 32 case, but only once a week. Holy gee. Well, I don't drink, this ain't me because I don't drink 32 a week. Maybe 12. I'm shocked I drank 12 of those. Bachelor, keep your mouth shut. Who was talking shit about the Ray Ray? I don't remember. I really don't remember much from that night, to be honest with you. I know I could go back and watch it, but I don't want to watch it. We got a little bit of... What's up, Voodoo? Why is Streamlabs like an hour behind? Oh, there we go. Terry Scooter, don't... See, I didn't... You got to make sure that... Well... I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you don't type in the little message box, nothing's going to pop up. Nothing's going to read on the screen. You always got to make sure you leave a message. Get your money, get your dollars worth. I knew I fucked something up.
NorCal Vapn gave you $20. Midnight Soldiers.
Ooh, now see, is that going to echo through this? That's the only problem. I don't think it will.
Oh, yeah.
That might get a little annoying after a while, I know, but still, it's kind of a nice thing. That's what I. That's what I spent half my day on, figuring that out. How pathetic is my life that I sat here for half a fucking day to try to figure that out. But I figure, you know what? There's nothing else really exciting going on. I was supposed to, well, no, I do got a Vupu video, but they said January 25th. So, yeah. I guess the thing we're not supposed to show, that January 25th, but I think people are already putting their videos out, I think. But yeah, it's actually quite nice. It kind of looks a lot like the previous one, but there are some differences to it, in case you're wondering. Ray Ray says, check your phone. Now, Ray Ray doesn't send emails anymore. He sends thank you to the lovely and beautiful, holy Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Mr. Happy Hippie. Thank you, sir, for being a member for 42 months. I'm broke. Take it or leave it, you son of a bitch. Well, you know what? Why don't you suck a dick? And Mr. Michael, thank you for your donation. I don't think you left a comment, so I can't read it, but thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I think, what did Ray Ray say? Oh, here we go. So someone left a comment, I guess, on Friday's show. The dude who vapes the profile can barely speak or form words, interrupts every person over and over, has no manners. Can someone shut him up and make him stop interrupting other people? I'm trying to hear them, and his speech is incoherent. No one's here to listen to this drunk idiot. Ray, that's what we call a troll, first of all. Mr. Voodoo, thank you, sir, for that donation. Testing. Love you a long time. Thank you, sir, for testing. I appreciate it. That's a troll, Ray. That's a troll who probably knows who you are and either just doesn't like you because he knows who you are, or he's just trolling the troll. Because he called you a drunken idiot, but yet everybody on that fucking panel, well, not everybody, but half of us were drunk. And then the only thing about when you do a live show and you invite new people on a show, the one thing that takes forever to try to get used to is to not talk over each other. Like, it took us like...
Testing. Love you long time.
Thank you, Voodoo. I don't know why Streamlabs is way behind on that, but it's behind. I appreciate it. But it took us like fucking like years to like not talk over each other when we did the vape team and all the other shows. That's like the one and only thing, because when you want to talk and say something, you kind of just it happens, especially when people go live for the first couple hundred times. But Ray, you don't gotta apologize for anything. Friday was fucking awesome. I had a blast. And you're always gonna have trolls, especially when you start fucking going live for 9 hours and drinking. And I think I even smoked weed at the end of it, for Christ's sakes. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was fucked up. I know that. I didn't shit my pants. I know that. I don't think I did. Especially when you bring new people. Yeah, and Zoom. Especially like when you're in Zoom. Truckin's right. When you go to Zoom, the more people you get in Zoom that haven't been in Zoom that much before, it just turns into people talking over and over each other. Because we used to do these after parties, like after the vape team and after not on the vape show, we put the Zoom link in chat, and we'd have people hop. We'd have like sometimes anywhere from like 20 to 40 people in Zoom. Half of these people have never been on Zoom, so they don't know like the proper etiquette or whatever, and it was just people talking over everybody. And that's, you can't blame anyone because they don't know any better. And then after a while, it just turns into like, holy shit, I got a fucking headache, man. Everyone's talking over each other. But it's just one of those things you kind of learn after a while. But also when you're drinking, it's like, you really don't give a fuck. You just want to run your mouth anyways. What's up, Adam? Arganza. I can't even say that fucking last name. Holy damn. Hippie was there with his moonshine that he wouldn't drink. It was like an alcoholic stream, pretty much. It was the shit show. The shit show, once the hour ended, Angela left. And then the shit show just transformed into a 9-hour-long show. So it's the same show, it just lasted way too long. This tastes like cologne. What the fuck? Dude, I had only slept like, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4.5 hours?
Oh, yeah.
Now see, can you guys hear that on the stream, or you just hear the... I gotta check. Can you hear that? Or do you hear it coming out of the speakers, hear it? Because there's a big difference. That's one thing I might have to perfect. Do my best. It only takes me... It's very low. Okay, so then it's not coming out of... Oh, see? Hold on, I gotta see something here. Da-da-dum. Nope. Okay. Okay, I understand what it is. All right. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to have the audio. What if I do this? That might work. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I ain't muted, man. Brett, shut your mouth. Don't get me started. Don't throw your stuff at your wife like the other streamers. If I threw something at her, she'd whip my ass. That was Bachelor's first and last show. Bachelor couldn't even last. I'm shocked that me and NorCal were the two last standing people. Ray was like, let's do it next month. Dude, I'm ready to go again Friday. I'm ready. I am ready. I don't know why this tastes like cologne. I don't know if it was sitting for too long. I don't know what happened. Neil, don't get me started. Dude, I spent like 10 minutes making sure that when I moved the camera, this shit was straight. It is straight. Up here may look, it's straight, Leo. I think you might have to go get your shit. I think your monitor's crooked. Yeah, Jason wasn't there. That was a little bit of a disappointment. There were a lot of people that weren't there, but then again, I don't think they would want to come on camera with us, because I got to keep my drinking to once a month, otherwise it's no good for me. That makes sense, I guess, right? And Chuck's got an odor in his Zoom room. No one got sick. Terry quit. I'm shocked Terry quit too. Thank you, Nikki. Thank God Nikki's always on my side. Straight camera. Putting up with Angela. Dude, when I came down here the next morning, I couldn't believe all the empty beer can. I'm like, how the fuck did I drink that much beer and still function? But that's why I don't mind beer, because beer, like, I could drink beer, I could drink, and it only gets you so drunk. Like, no matter how much you drink, beer only seems to bring you to a certain level, and that's it. But once you start hitting the hard shit, that takes you, like, overboard. And then that's when you start taking your clothes off, you start slapping your dick on the screen, you start having sex with homeless people, shit like that, So, beer's good. You can't end up, you usually can't do stupid shit when you're only drinking beer. One beer feels like 4 with methadone. Whew. That's when I was taking Suboxone for that many years, I could never, like, I drank up until I started taking that shit. But I just noticed that whenever I drank while I was taking that stuff, dude, drinking was not fun at all. It was not pleasant. It was like dizzy spells and just like, it didn't feel like a good, I don't know, it felt terrifying. Like, I don't want this, like, and that's when I quit drinking beer. Like, nope, not for me. And Ray did drink a lot of Jaeger. If I would have drank that much, I would have been shaving my ass probably on camera. And Jean Paul has just tuned in. He heard about the dick slapping. He's like, where's it at? It didn't happen, Jean Paul. You missed it. Yeah, and then Stevie broke out the... I've seen that cold brew Jaeger. I've seen the bottle or the label before, but I've never tried it. I'm just assuming maybe it's made cold. I don't know. Like, what could possibly be different between the cold brew, or unless it has a different flavor to it? But I would love to try that. And if I see that at the store, I might slip up and actually buy some, because that shit looks very inviting. And if I do buy it, and I do end up drinking it, Stevie's to blame. Not me. I had no interest in drinking it until I seen Stevie have it, so... As long as you always blame someone else for the shit that's happening or gonna happen, you're in the clear. So if you get wasted, you do something really bad, maybe even illegal, as long as you can blame someone else for what you did, you're fine. You're totally fine. Nowadays, it's all about blaming people. It wasn't my fault. You got a racetrack shave from one ass cheek to another. Woo, damn. Michael, did you do that for me? I don't think I could handle doing that. I could barely reach around to wash it, let alone shave it. Doo-doo. I wish I had something... Oh, I don't have anything exciting to show you, but I do got one of these. Another goddamn disposable. Does it light up? You bet your ass it does. This shit's getting crazy now. It's getting wild. I did, however... I'm going to do a video this week. It's a disposable. I seen these a while ago at my local... Oh, Brett, what's up, man? Sorry I didn't see your text. He says Whoa, what? Brett texts me, says, "Sup, Mark? By the way, I did get my phone number out in chat last week, too, so I've been having a lot of people text me. I need a penis extender. What you can do is take a roll of quarters, tie a little thread around the end of it, and then tie the other end of the thread around, like, right below the head, where you got that little ring, and then let the roll of quarters just, like, lay down your pant leg, and it'll stretch your penis over a period of time. You have to wear it for a few months, but you'll gain length doing that. Don't bother with a pump. It's not going to work. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I seen these a while ago. I thought nothing of them. And then someone texted yesterday. I'm not sure if he wants to tell me who it was or say who it was, but not that it really matters who it was, but he's like, "These are actually really good." And I'm like, you know what? I think those are the things I've seen before. And they are. And I kind of researched them. And I think I'm going to buy these just to do a video on them because I just want to see what they're like. These, I don't know. There's zero tobacco in these things. Zero tobacco, right? Zero. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen these things before. They're nicotine pouches. They're flavored. They come in like 3, 6, 12 milligram. No tobacco. Almost like a snus situation, I guess, but without the tobacco. Somebody in chat must have tried these things before. So, something like that, I think, would be really good. For instance, like when I was sick for the past couple of weeks, and vaping was just fucking destroying my lungs when I was sick, that right there would have been perfect. Because I was putting drops of e-liquid on my tongue just to kind of get by every now and then. But those, I think... Aside from, of course, you could get mouth cancer, obviously. But, I mean, there's a risk with everything, I guess. But I think those are way overpriced. How much do they cost? Any idea? Nikki says I use a 6 milligram every day. How are they, Nikki? Are they good? 35. Holy shit. How much are they US? It's like probably like 30 or what EU is usually... Actually, EU is what, less than the US, I think? I don't remember. Not to, like, use them... I mean, if you use them all the time, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, for times where vaping just doesn't cut it because you can't vape for some reason, rather than going with, like, a chewing tobacco or a pouch, that ain't bad. I am circumcised, yes. If I wasn't circumcised, I couldn't do the roll of quarter technique. If you're not circumcised, it could have a little bit of a hard time wrapping that string around the head because the head's like disappeared into the sleeve. I like the spearmint. They're great when you can't vape. I gotta try these now. Juicehead Vape Juice makes pouches with nicotine. Juice Head does? I gotta try them. I gotta try this. Have you guys seen this one thing on Facebook? It's everywhere on Facebook. And I don't want to... I guess I'll talk shit about it, but if someone's bought one of these, I apologize. I'm sorry. But every time I open up my Facebook, here's another one. Every time I open Facebook. I didn't plan this either. It's there. Probably can't see it. It's too bright. That's not... Is that Rip? Or is that one of Rip's kids? I'm pretty sure these have been on your... This is an $85... Now, there's two things. There's one thing that's where it's like this herbal... I don't know what the hell it is. But this thing, if it is what I think it is, it's like $85, $90. All it is a stainless steel tube. There's nothing in it. There's no electronics. There's no nicotine. There's nothing. The only thing it is like the draw of the tube makes it feel like you're smoking a cigarette. So it's just the airflow that you're sucking through the tube. And it kind of tricks your brain into thinking you're smoking a cigarette, and it's supposed to help you quit. And people are buying these fucking things for like $90 a pop. It's like a pen tube made out of stainless steel. Nothing in it. Completely see-through. Like you just look right through it, there ain't shit in it. Bachelor used that in the hospital. I mean, why not just get a pen tube? Take a pen, take the internals out of the pen, and just suck on the pen. It's called the fume or the fum or whatever. Yeah. There's like a lot of crazy shit that pops up a lot. And then there's some other kind of new thing that's popping up that's apparently not tobacco. There's no nicotine, but it's some random herbal, whatever the hell it is, packed inside of this thing. I'm like, who the fuck is going to vape that? But I think that the tube is the funniest thing, because people are buying this tube, and it's a tube. That's all it is. Oh, Bachelor, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you referring to the... I don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about three things, and you said that's what I vaped on. The herbal stick is... Okay, the herbal stick is the fume. I'll say the fume. All right, so then I'm talking about the other one. The one that's just a steel tube. It's got like a mouthpiece on it, and there ain't shit in it. And you just suck it. You just suck on it. I draw on my meat flute. Does that the same thing? Yeah, I think if you're sucking on a meat flute or a skin flute, there might be some type of I don't know. You might end up getting sores in your mouth. It depends on the skin flute you're sucking on. I think I'd rather smoke a cigarette than suck on a skin flute. That's just my opinion. Oh, the Zin or whatever it's called. Okay. Yeah, the Zin shit I want to try. I don't know. Just want to try it. Because just like smoking cigarettes, whenever I was sick and I was a smoker, I never wanted to smoke cigarettes. That's the only time I could not smoke cigarettes is when I was sick. And I can sometimes go like 2 or 3 days without having a cigarette when I was sick. I don't know how that's possible, but the minute I felt better, I went right back to smoking. But with vaping, when I'm sick, I'm kind of the same way. I don't really like to vape when I'm sick, just because I'm just too congested and fucked up. But I always, I don't know. I always got to vape, even when I'm sick. Ooh, yeah. China blew out of money on balloons and are now ramping up production of crap. Here we go with the balloons. That was actually my balloon that was flying over. I just got the Nixamide that I ordered. It uses vitamin B3 instead of nicotine. Yep. We talked about it. Let me know how that is, Shucks. I'm curious. That's apparently supposed to be the new thing. It's not nicotine. There's so many, you can't really say anything bad about any of this stuff, because people will just say, well, you're vaping, so how is that any different from putting shit in your lungs. And so it's like, but there are just so many new products coming out with new shit in them that people are pumping into their lungs that it's gonna get bad. It's gonna go bad. There's no way. I'm not trying to jinx anyone, but there's no way that all this shit could be coming out that you can inhale safely. Most of it's probably made in China. I don't know, man. I'll stick to nicotine patches in my disposable. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the pouch things for your mouth, I don't know I was trying to find out what's in them. Like, I know there's not tobacco. I know there's nicotine and flavoring, but what's in the pouch itself? But if I'm going to buy some and try to do some research on them and just see what the hell is actually in them. But that other, like, herbal shit that people are vaping on, that shit, no way. You can always soak some toothpicks. Dude, I was thinking about doing that, Brian, because they have nicotine toothpicks. But I was actually thinking, you know what, why not just take some toothpicks and just drop them in a bottle of e-liquid? I'm not going to let them sit there for like a day, maybe just like a couple minutes. Take one out and just suck on it. Actually, not a bad idea. I think the Zen uses Nick salt. Yeah, I don't know if that would really. I mean, if you're not inhaling it, I don't know how that would work. If he would still get, I would assume he would get satisfaction from it, but actually, DC, I believe if you plug anything, and when I say plug, I mean put it in your butt, I think it hits you quicker. I'm not a doctor, and I don't recommend doing this, but I've heard people do things. I've heard people put things in their butt for a quicker turnaround time. So I would only assume that if you are really... I probably should shut up right now, but yeah, I wouldn't do that. But... And then on Facebook... Dude, Facebook is becoming a... I mean, Facebook is... I sound like an old man because I'm bitching about this, but... Dude, Facebook... It's either I'm getting ads for the herbal vaporizers, the stainless steel tube, or this powdered energy drink that apparently people are snorting. And the company says, I forgot what they did a video saying, well, we don't recommend snorting it, but it is the quickest way to get energy from it. Dude, Facebook is turning into a fucking like a drug den. It's getting pretty bad out there. You get ads related to what you Google and what you watch. I mean, but on Facebook? I didn't know Facebook, like, promoted that shit. It was like that powder caffeine that we were talking about Friday, about fucking kids are snorting powder caffeine now. But this was a drink that you apparently mix with water, but everybody was snorting it instead of drinking it. I wish I could find the fucking ad. All I'm saying is, Facebook, don't come at me when I drop a picture of a penis or me vaping on something. Because if people can have ads on snortable Kool-Aid, then damn it, I could show a penis. Can't find it. Just drink coffee. Oh yeah, but I mean... Kids nowadays, man, they don't have time to wait for the coffee to go through their body. They need this shit instant, man. Yeah, the bump stuff, that's what we were talking about Friday. The caffeine, the powdered caffeine called bump. Like, that's just... I don't know. No, I don't get any breastfeeding videos on Facebook. That's the only thing I don't get. I wish I got that, but I don't. And I think if you search for that on Facebook, you might have the cops knocking on your door. You're better off sticking to YouTube for that kind of content. I'm still waiting. Like, I'm waiting to see a YouTube video on a dude breastfeeding a kid. I'm waiting for this. I know it's gonna happen. It probably already has happened. I'm waiting for it to happen. And if anyone has seen a video of this happen with a man breastfeeding a kid, please send it. I don't want. Because it's out there. You know damn well it's out there. Ed, I have you know the guitar is not on for one simple reason. We went live on Friday for 9 hours, and those little ass batteries, they don't last 9 hours. So I got to get some batteries. Because when I went to turn it on today, before the show, I'm like, oh shit, it's dead. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot it was on half the fucking night Friday. It's psychologically or physiologically. It's either physiologically. I'm not going to try to say the word possible with the right amount of. See, I had this conversation, I think, with Angela or something. That can a man, a man who was growing a man, can he produce milk? Like if you give him some type of pill, vitamins, anything. Is there any way for milk to come out of that dude's nipple? Any way? And we said no, there's no possible way. Now Chuck's saying yes. You have to have certain organs. That's what I thought. Like I thought you have to have I didn't think that was possible. But I think there were videos out there of people. There were some people out there. I don't know why we're talking about this, but someone did a video of there was like a white liquid coming out of this dude's nipple, but I don't think it was milk. But it was coming out of his nipple, and it would look more like pus than it did milk. I don't think I'd feed someone with it. Men don't have mammary glands. Speak for yourself, Marcus. I'm just saying, I don't know. Typically, men don't produce enough of the hormone prolactin to lactate. So what if you were given this hormone, though, to make you, if you were given this hormone, can you then, I don't know, we're not talking about this. There's no way we're talking about this. The male has, okay, this is getting... something mammary glands, and they have to be grown with a hormone therapy. But once they are grown, you can produce a tiny amount of milk. Holy Jesus, mother of Jesus. That is... Dude, imagine... Just imagine going to a barbecue at one of your buddies' houses, and he's sitting there smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer. He's got a long beard, and he's sitting there with his baby on his lap while he's breastfeeding him. It's like, hey, bro, grab a beer. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, the wife's fucking titties are sore, and I figure I'd take over and I'd feed the kid. And he's got a fucking wife beater on with one titty hanging out. Whew. Watch the movie Meet the Focker. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Your and Jason's bulk are right there, actually. They got sent back. I sent them out to you guys, but I guess the post office said they're not allowed to ship items of this. I guess they were hazardous. Something about being hazardous and dangerous. So they shipped them back. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but... Yes, can you please send Michelle Obama in chat? We got some questions for her. The only question I have for her, or actually for him... I'm not even getting into this. You're not baiting me. Not happening. Grinds coffee pouches. I have not heard of those. The bulk is too. It cost me almost $300 to insure that atomizer. It's no longer on the market, so the value of that thing is it's insane. If you bought one of these right now, they cost you about $1,000. And that's used. If you found a new one, you're looking at probably $3,000 or $4,000. And if you got a signature on it, whew, man, I think it's really expensive. I'm not repeating that. Mark, can you go live with the biggest piece of shit? Dylan, I believe. Oh yeah, you. I forgot you were there also Friday. Sadly enough, you were there Friday also. I seriously only have 2 bulks. Like one thing I never did, which I should have done, is when I had these products, I should have kept maybe just a few of them, just as like a nice little souvenir. But no, I was an idiot. I didn't. That time I had like 3 boxes at my house, and I was selling them for like 2 for $20. I sold all of them. These 2 are from, I believe Ed gave me one, and who else gave me the other one? Those are not even mine. Those were sent to me by 2 fine gentlemen in chat. Same with the BTFC. Someone sent me a BTFC, but Angela uses those. I do have the drop. And as far as the Nada, that thing, whew, I don't want to see that thing at all. Hopefully no one's got one of those. Friday's show was sent to the FBI. I think the FBI was watching that night. Yeah, Angela, that's the only atomizer she vapes is the BTFC. So she's got one, and we got a backup, which is, they're pretty... I'm shocked that that thing is still going. How many does Mike have? I think... There we go.
Dumpster gave you $3. Enjoy.
Thank you. Who said... Why is the name in black? Does it say dump truck? The name's in black, so it blends in with the screen, and I can't see the goddamn names. I need to go in and make some adjustments. I'm vaping on the lovely. Let's get close. Nobody wants it far away. Look at that. Woo! That's the newer GT4 with the dirty looking drip tip. I swear it's not that dirty looking. With the lovely Dicodes Danny 25. And I found this little nifty little thing. If you're old and blind like me and you can't see your screen on your device, ladies and gentlemen, for 99 cents, you can just get one of these bad boys and you can see your screen. It's like a little magnifying plastic card. I was going to throw it in the garbage because I got this when I order these stickers for my keyboard. They always come with tweezers and one of these things. And I'm like, who the fuck is going to use this thing? What do you need this for? And I was going to throw it out, but I'm like, wait a minute. That might come in handy for me adjusting my mod. And sure enough, it does. Like, you son of a bitch. Look at that. So there you go. You guys be proud of me. I didn't throw it in the garbage. Mark, show J. Oh, I don't know if I have the. Do I still have that picture that you sent? Thank you to the lovely Mr. Happy Hippie for his donation. I don't think, did he say anything? Oh, was this earlier? See, this is fucking with my head. I'm getting confused now. Thank you, Hippie, regardless. It is very handy for your wallet. You are right, Billy Lee. I didn't think about that. Someone had one on the 1 million puff. Holy Jesus! I got to polish mine up. Yeah, there we go. That's how I polish my. Anybody else polished your tube mods like that, or is it just me? Something about that just, I don't know. It's satisfying. Is it maybe a little gay? Maybe, but still, it's enjoyable.
NordCal Vapn gave you $3. Pick it, pack it, fire it up. Come along and take a hit from the bong, put the blunt down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new method. Inhale, exhale, just got an ounce in the mail. I like a blunt or a big fat cone.
What? I was trying to keep up with how fast that was. I think I got to slow down the speech on that. Thank you, NorCal. Put that in front of your good eye and real close to the camera. Holy Jesus. I changed my channel name to Dump the Truck. Is it? I finally subscribed the other day. Is it called Dump the Truck? The donation audio is echoing. See? Oh, you know why? I know why it's echoing. Because it's... Wait, is it still echoing? Ah, shit. Wait a minute. Alright, we're live, so I could do this while we're live. The only way for me to figure out what the problem is for me to... Hold on, we're going to hear an echo. The only way for me to... Shut up. I got to hear it and know what's going on. Alright, here we go. We're going to echo for a second. You're going to have to deal with it.
NorCal Vapn gave you $3. Pick it, pack it, fire it up. Come along and take a hit from the bong, put the blunt down just for a second. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new...
It's not too bad, but it's not too bad. The problem is the audio is being fed through the speakers into the microphone because I don't have it set up to go through OBS. I'll perfect it. It'll take another month or two, but I'll perfect it. Oh, the only thing short here is your arms. Well, thank you, Kate. Actually, that's actually kind of like a compliment. Because you could have said the only thing short here is your dick, but you said my arms are short. Which I'm assuming means everything else on me is pretty long. I'm not sure how K-Tech knows that. What's up, Nicholas? Hold on. Oh, there we go. How sad is that? Will this work if I do this? No, it won't work. Now my camera's so far away I can't even put shit in front of it. So hopefully Friday... I don't know, because... Before I got sick, I wanted to go to this... There's this bar... Here we go with the bar. There's this bar... I don't know how far it is away. Maybe a half hour or so. But... And I don't normally do cover bands. Like, I never really watch or go see cover bands just because... I don't know. They're cover bands.
Ed Barkley gave you $3. When will I receive the payment for the bulk I sold you, sob?
Here we go. Thank you, Ed, but that bulk is sitting right there, and it's proof that it was not sold. Not yet, anyways. Thank you, Mr. Brian, for that lovely donation. Have a beer on me. Don't tempt me, because there's actually one beer in the fridge. You know what? What time is it? Can I have that beer right now? No, if I start drinking on a Monday, it'll be kind of sad. Anyways, so I think it's called Tailgaters, I think. There's one out here, but there's another one out like a half hour away. And there's like a Guns N' Roses and I think a Skid Row cover band. I know it sounds pretty cheesy. But I'm like, that'd be kind of fun to go see this. So my plan was to go see this cover band before I got sick. But then after I got sick and I said no more bars. But now Angela wants to go. So I don't know. It's very... Omar, yes, I'm cheap. I'm as cheap as you are, if not cheaper. Tailgaters is the bowling alley. Is in Bolingbrook. Okay, then that's the one, hippie. I think it's I want to say it's... Hold on, I actually put it on the calendar. The problem is, if I go to this and it's on a Saturday, I can't get drunk. Oh, wait, it can't be on a Saturday. It's a Sunday. Or, actually, you know what? I don't know.
Have a beer on me.
There we go. Okay, so the YouTube chats, the YouTube donations are delayed. The PayPal donations are instant. No big deal. But regardless, thank you. You know what? I actually... God damn it. I mean, if you donated for me to go... Listen. I usually would not drink on a Monday. In my opinion, I think people that drink on Mondays are alcoholics. But I would never drink on a Monday. But because Brian donated money, I have to drink a beer now. So I'm not doing this because I want to do it. I'm doing this simply because Brian made me do it. So you're going to have to hold tight for 60 seconds while I went upstairs. Because if I call Angela, she might end up drinking it while she brings it down. So here, what I'll do, let's see if I can make it back in time for my chair to stop spinning. Ready? And go. God damn it. Go, 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 go.
NorCal Vapn gave you $3. Take Angela out, shit your pants, and have a good time. The speaker will explode in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang.
No. 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 Still going? Alright, so, holy fuck. I grabbed the beer in time, but what slowed me down was the cup. I couldn't find a cup. And I think I need a new lung. Mr. Chuck, thank you, sir, for that donation. Here's your pound of flesh. Ooh, nice. I would have made it back in time, but the cup was buried. This is Brian's fault right here. I don't drink on Monday. And luckily, this is the only beer that's in the fridge right now. There's another 12-pack, but it's outside of the fridge. And I don't drink warm beer. And so, what's his name? All right, Batch sent a picture of his vape shelf. Dude, your vape shelf is way too. Hold on, your vape shelf is way too neat. Look at all the bulks he has. It's funny because when people send me pictures of the bulks they own, they're always still in the box. They're never used. I'm a bit offended by that. Cheers, Brian. Thanks to you, I am now an alcoholic. And I will never fire up another mech again, Ray Ray. Unless
Here's your pound of flesh, son.
I need to stop reading them because they're just coming on the screen. Thank you, Chuck. Jason, give Bachelor your phone number, and he'll send you a nice clear shot of it. I couldn't get the glass off to build them. You don't need to get the glass off, Steve. You don't need to get the glass off. If you want to get the glass off, run the tank under some hot water so that O-ring like unglues itself from the tank, and you should be able to spin it off. 3 unopened bulks. Damn. I know, ain't it? That's a waste of an RTA right there. I think it is, Mr. Ron. I picked these little. I did all this stuff like back when I tried to do this before, which was maybe like, I don't know, a year ago. And it was still all saved into my account. So I don't know what I chose like some fat kid, some Mr. Rogers gift.
NorCal Vapn gave you $3. Don't take advice from this guy. He shits himself and covers things with vents.
If anyone, you should. Thank you. You son of a bitch. Thank you, NorCal. If anyone, you should take advice from me because I shit myself and I cover things with vents. I shit myself, not on purpose, and I cover things with vents because it's an easier, more affordable, cheaper way to fix something. If you got a hole in the wall, you're going to spend money on like plaster, you got to paint. Chances are you can't match the paint in the room, so you're going to have to paint the whole fucking room. Just put a vent over it. No one's ever going to question why is there a vent off center in the middle of the wall. You could just tell them, you got, I don't know, that's where your furnace, that's where the intake is at. Just put a nice little vent right there. Or you can put a poster over it, I guess, but no one puts posters up anymore. I've learned my vent lesson, though. I'm not doing vents anymore because we had to paint that whole fucking room because I put a vent on this. You should have seen the vent. I think you guys did see the vent on the ceiling. The vent was on the ceiling in such an odd place. Like, it was like not even in the center or in the corner. It was just like there. And they had a wire going through the vent. So people that would walk in the room like, what the fuck is that? Has he got a camera in there? Like, no, it's a long story. So we got tired of telling people.
Dumpster gave you $3. Well, I'm packing up my game and I'm head out west where real women come equipped with scripts and fake breasts finding us in the hills. Chill like Flint by an old drop top. Find a spot to pimp.
I gotta change her voice. I don't like her voice. I don't like her. Thank you, Dump the Truck. That's a much better name, by the way. For a YouTube channel. For what you're doing. Not that Happy Hippie isn't a good name. But for doing tool videos, I don't know. I would think you're doing videos on pipes and bongs. It's Monday. I can't chug this shit. I feel my stomach's on fire right now. Like, what? We're drinking again? No, we're only having one beer. Relax. Congratulations, Kip. So now that's a man right there. A man only a real man can say that he shit his pants and not be ashamed of it. That's when you know, like, you...
Ed Barkley gave you $3. Down that beer, you son of a bitch. 8 more hours to go, big boy.
You can't... Listen here, you can't drink... You know... How much alcohol is in this shit? Hold on. You can't slam... This ain't fucking Coors Light or Hams, okay? This is 8.7... Is that 6 or... Is that a 6 or... I thought it was 8.7. Oh, it's only 6.7. But still... A 6.7 beer, you ain't fucking slamming that shit. We're not drinking Hams or Old Style. We're drinking man beer. And I already got gas from... I only had 2 sips of it and I'm already farting. Whew. Hold on, wait. I should have used my card. This card, actually, you can't see shit with this thing. Oh, wait. If you hold it far enough back. Oh, there it is. 6.7. Genius. Shout out to China. I almost threw it away. Man beer is called whiskey. Don't get me going, Joe. Ed, you don't drink man beer. Get out of here. I guarantee you Ed's drinking Old Style or something. Does that say Gary, Indiana? No, this is these guys are from Illinois. Three Floyds is Indiana. Gary, Indiana? I don't think there's anything coming out of Gary, Indiana, but maybe some cheap prostitutes. I don't need help pissing. Like my pee and everything's coming out pretty natural. $7.5. See, you guys.
Shroif gave you $3. My ding-a-ling, won't you play with my ding-a-ling?
Thank you. Thank you, Troy. Oh my God. Too bad you guys don't live out here, because we could have like a whole. I could show you guys what real beer is. I know you probably never experienced. You guys are drinking Coronas and Bud Lights and Miller Lite and maybe a Budweiser when you're feeling frisky. And I totally get it too, because usually you think beer, it's more about quantity over quality, which makes sense. Because you could spend, I don't even know how much a 24 pack or a 30 pack is nowadays of your regular piss beer. But you get a 12 pack of this. This will equal probably a case of, actually, probably even more. I'm telling you. Yeah, I think I gotta change. I'll probably keep the voice. I'll just slow it down a little bit so she's not talking like blah, 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 blah. And I gotta figure out why the font for the donator's name is in black, because I can't see it. You guys probably can, but I can't. Boodoo. Arrogant Bastard Ale. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, Ed, I'm sorry. I apologize. If that's what you're drinking, I've had that before. That's good. That is very good beer. I take it back. Who drinks Ham's beer anyway? Jennifer, don't say that out loud. You get fucking Terry in here. He'll be mad. Oh, dude, Ham's. Oh. Dude, I would actually pay. I'm not even sure. You could probably ship. I mean, people ship hard alcohol. Hashtag Ed. Hashtag Bachelor. But can you ship beer? Because I would buy Terry a 12 pack of this, just so I could see what he thinks drinking it, as opposed to what he's drinking. Or even a 6 pack, for Christ's sakes. People send Grim beer all the time. How do you send? Well, doesn't it get all shaken up and shit in the box? Like, I'm assuming you just don't crack it open when you get it. Well, this summer, there's Terry waiting. This spring or this summer, I am going to make it in my best interest to somehow make it down to Terry's place and make it down to Ray Ray's place. Because if Terry's in Wisconsin and Ray Ray's in Detroit, that's not too far. And I think a drunken stream in person would be a lot of fun. It's a hell of a long drive to go have some beer, but I think it would actually make for a pretty fun show. PBR. Ooh, I don't think I've ever tried that. I never tried the, however you say it, the Lagunitas or whatever. I've seen it everywhere, never tried it. Ray, I'm ready, man. Angela loves going on, like, long car rides. She's always the chauffeur. Come down to my fucking house. Ed, where do you... But you live in fucking... The reason I say Ray and Terry, because they live the next state over. Ed, I think, lives in fucking, like, Honolulu or some shit. I didn't look at the return address, Ed. So I don't know where the... actually, I shipped something to you. Oh, my Jesus. All right, well, all I know is that you don't live in the next town over. Who else lives in Wisconsin? Does anyone here live in Wisconsin, Indiana, or Detroit? Charlie, I was in Louisiana, and I believe we hung out in Louisiana. We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I know we did. You're fucking with me now, Charlie. Charlie's messing with me, because I know I hung out with Charlie and his wife at a vape expo, but I also know we went to Louisiana, and I'm most certain Charlie was there. I don't know how I can remember that, but I do. Missouri, that's a hell of an Uber ride. Oh, Will County, hippie, don't get me started with Will County. With your fucking cheap-ass taxes. Jason and me are 30 minutes apart. Yeah, but Jason's... and trust me, as pathetic as it may sound, if I drove, it would make for some really fun vlogs to like go on these long car rides to visit everybody. It might be a little creepy, but it would be fun. But I gotta rely on my Uber driver, Angela. And she has a limit.
NorCal Vapn gave you $2. I do not like your mental haze. I do not like your leftist ways. I do not like your sun on blow. I do not like you, Sleepy Joe. Love, Cat in the Hat.
I thought that was a song. Thank you, NorCal. It almost sounded like lyrics to a song. Anything west of I-95 is the sticks. I don't even know where the fuck I-95's at. The last time I fucking drove a car was... God damn. 2000? I don't even know. It had to be like at least 20 years ago. The last time I drove... I was actually hanging out at the trailer park that I lived in at someone's house before I lived there, obviously. But I backed out of the driveway, backed into someone's house. Luckily, it was 2 a.m., and I was able to get out of there quick before anyone's seen it. But I backed into someone's house, and like, oh shit, we gotta go. And actually, you know what? Tom was with me. Funny enough, Tom was with me. This had to be 20 years ago. So I'm backing up, I'm like, Tom, dude, I can't see. Let me know if I'm getting close. Okay, and we hit the fucking house behind us. And like, holy shit, threw it in drive, hit the gas pedal, and within like a half a block, bam, right into a fucking pole. I'm like, holy shit, Tom, you didn't tell me about the pole. We're driving down the street. The back end is smashed in. The front end is smashed in. And I'm like, you know what? I think it's time for me to stop driving. And that was the end of it.
KKK gave you $3. Nigger, nigger, nigger,
Here we go.
nigger, 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 nigger.
There we go. Okay, I can do that. I forgot I have a mute button. I'm just a little slow with the mute button. Congratulations. Thank you, Triple K, for that lovely donation. I'm not sure if you were trying to tell me you were from another country or whatever. I didn't really understand what you were saying, but it's okay. A little slow on the mute button. Next time I'll be sure to hit that mute button a lot quicker. You know, there is a section in the donations where it says, put in words that you want blocked. But I'm like, you know what? No, because that's no fun. I just got to make sure I react quick on my my mute game. Thank you, Mother. Voodoo got demonetized. Congratulations, Voodoo. So did I. That was I think that was Japanese. Not worried. It wasn't racist. It was Japanese. I gotta finish this beer. I'm nursing it. Delicious. So other than that, yeah. Angela's homemade fries. are pretty sad. Don't tell her I said that either. Look at this French fry. Look at this fucking thing. Look at the size of this French. I gotta eat these by the handful. Dude, homemade French fries are supposed to be like big and fat. And a little baby ass French fry. With one hot dog? Who the Bitch, I'm a goddamn YouTube celebrity. Give me 2 hot dogs. What's Fagan's email? What? Alex, I know damn well you ain't asking me that. It ain't my name at gmail.com. There's no way. Is that why my car got smashed in the driveway? Actually, no, Bachelor. We didn't hit the car. We hit the trailer. And it was 2 a.m., so whoever was sleeping in the trailer probably thought there was a hurricane hitting, or a tornado, or an earthquake. The beer's right here, Angel. And I'm not drinking because I want to drink. This is all Brian's fault. I never drink on Monday, but I'm having 1 beer because Brian made me. And Alex sent me an email. Oh, no. I'm afraid to open it up. Oh, I'm going to click on... Should I click on it now? Let me click on it now. Whoa! Easy. What the fuck is this? I'll watch... What the fuck? It's like Japanese. Jesus Christ, that's loud. Holy fuck. I gotta listen to it off. Okay, I listened to it off. Holy fuck, I had the volume turned all the way up on that shit. Yeah, everyone has my phone number. You guys are welcome to text me if you'd like. I don't care. Don't expect me to reply. You can ask Robert Skrelly how my texting habits are. Or maybe Bachelor. When you text me, usually it takes a good, 5 hours to get a reply. That's because I'm too lazy to grab my phone and actually read it. Ooh. Is Bick in here? Where's that son of a bitch at? There he is. What's up, Bick? Fucking goddamn. Dude, Brian's he's a enabler. Is that what are they called when they make it, here we go.
The Late Night Vape Show gave you $3.
Okay, we're good.
Can I get a beer and a free disposable? Thank you, Peas. Ed has a question.
It might be a little expensive to ship beers out to Poland. And as for a free disposable, I'll get right on that, Mick. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I think my bathroom habits, I think things are starting to pan out because I've had a cold brew Saturday. I don't drink coffee anymore just because I can't because I shit it out, but the past couple times I've had coffee, my bowel movements are getting a little bit more solid now. It's not like someone's dumping out a pot of coffee or coffee grounds into the garbage can. Now it's like, they're like logs, not like full size, healthy logs, but they're shaped logs and they slide out like someone's it's actually kind of nice. I can drop 4 logs and have them just slide out like it ain't nothing. Never experienced that before, but I think my intestines are starting to come back around. What about my question, said Ed. Ed, I'm sorry, I didn't see your question. Where's your question at? Wait, what question did you ask? Your donation question or your chat question? I got 1 beer in me and I feel like I already had 3 of them. What'd you ask, Ed? I'm sorry. I'm too busy running my mouth. Where's it? Fuck you see Ed's question at? Whoa, what about my question? All right, let me answer that question. What about it, Ed? There, I answered his question. I can't keep up. Was that due to cutting out coffee altogether? Yeah, I think... Yeah, because I seriously can't drink coffee. No, Ed forgot his question. You didn't fucking have a goddamn question. Shoot it up. Drinking lube with coffee might help. You gotta be fucking crazy. I don't even need to drink lube. Nice logs. Bile production is returning to normal. Thank you, Rifle. See, he says it nice. The way he always puts things in a nice, like, correct manner. So when I go see my doctor, instead of me telling her, yeah, my logs are coming out nice and formed, I should say my bile production is returning to normal. Thank you, Doc. Where would I be without rifle? Son of a bitch. I can't believe. What can I believe? I don't even know. I can't believe this beer's almost gone. It's the last beer there is. Thank God I don't drink on Monday. Well, if I would have slammed this, Brian, I would have given you a more productive belch. I promise to give you one. Look at this fucking French fry. Look at this. Let's get up close. When someone says they're going to make homemade French fries, you get a little bit excited because you know homemade French fries are usually going to be good, right? Don't tell Angela I said this. Here we
The
go.
Late Night Vape Show gave you $3. Dylan is in Sawpaws. And never follow him on Facebook.
Dylan is a son of a bitch piece of shit. Let's break that down. Yeah, and please don't follow Dylan on Facebook because you will see some shit that will actually probably give you nightmares. Look at this. What the fuck is this? This is not a goddamn French fry. This is the kind of French fry you find at the bottom of the McDonald's thing, like the crumb. And they're all that shape. I don't know, man. I'm a little disappointed in my wife with these French fries. Look at this. This is not looking good, folks. It comes from the diaphragm. What, the French fries do? Brett, I'm not saying anything. You know what, actually? I probably shouldn't have said anything, because every time I say something like that, you guys run your fucking mouth on Friday. Hey, Angela, you know what? Blah, 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 blah. Can we see you build a GT4 with the French fry instead of the cotton? That actually might taste really good. Imagine soaking the French fry with the e-liquid, and then when the coil heats up, it kind of like grills the fry. Man, that might actually taste really good. I was actually thinking about, I know this probably would have killed me, but when I was doing my nebulizer, I'm thinking, what if I just pour the liquid from the nebulizer, the albuterol, into my tank and mix it with my e-liquid, so that way when I'm vaping, the medicine's going in my lungs. Almost did it, actually, but then I'm like, you know what? No, because I'll probably be one of those dudes that makes the news that died from vaping because he vaped his asthma medicine. And he's got real
NorCal Vapn gave you $3. Hey, Angela and Mark's talking shit about your French fries.
Shut up! You trying to get that bitch down here? What are you, nuts? Thank you, NorCal, for trying to get me in trouble. The albuterol cannot handle the heat. Okay, that's what thank God I didn't do it then. Whew. The new donation thing, it uses PayPal. It just, instead of going to PayPal, you go to you click on the Streamlabs website and you enter your donation amount. You type in whatever you want to say. You click donate, and then then it loads up your PayPal and you pay with PayPal. So you're still using PayPal, you're just not going through. You can still do it through YouTube also. It just took me forever to figure out how to do it. Yeah. Oh, there's no more beer. God damn it. This is sad, because if there's more beer, I think I might have drank it. All right, I think I'm ending this. Ed, good night. Folks, I only promised an hour. You got 18 minutes over. And I got little midget French fries to eat. I'm going to eat these with a spoon, I think, tonight. Thank everyone for the donations. Thank everyone for hanging out. It's been a blast. Friday is going to be fun, I think. I don't know what's going to happen Friday, but have some cold beer on hand, because it's going to be interesting. It's not going to be 9 hours like it was last week, but it's going to be fun. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, and all that other good stuff. How do I end it? Oh, did I fucking close the page out? No, you didn't, asshole. Thank you. Merry Christmas, guys. Love you all. Good night. Bye.